voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days.
I like that. I like the way you put that together. I mean, one thing I like about Tom is he is going to say what's on his mind. He's going to say it without a filter, and I respect that. All right, you're looking at the thumbnail. You're checking out the title. That means you already know. We're checking out Tom MacDonald names. But before we get into the video, please like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you can stay up to date with my latest videos. By liking this video, that lets me know that you like this type of content. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Let's go.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. You're a sexist or a racist, white supremacist or gay. They'll attack your reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names.
All right, right off the bat, we see Tom is not going to waste any time. We got transphobic, racist, stupid, ugly, loser, trash, sexist, privileged. A lot of these are buzzwords. These are words that, in my opinion, they tend to separate us more so than they bring us together. And we are continuously creating more words that do that. That's just my first take. So far, so good.
They do not define you, that's insane, and they'll just call you something different if you change. Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation.
I like that. Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation. A lot of people might hear that, especially if they're a person of color, and they'll just hear trigger words. They'll see a white person that doesn't like Black Lives Matter without looking in depth of the corporation that is Black Lives Matter, who has, in my opinion, done nothing, and they don't stand for anything they claim. In my opinion, it's just a corporation that makes money off of racism. The name in itself, Black Lives Matter, is divisive. You got more people arguing about the title of the name, like Blue Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, and it just keeps people further and further away. They're not even, I mean, what have they done? What has this company done? What waves have they made? In my opinion, I haven't noticed any. All right. So I'm not a fan of Black Lives Matter. And I 100% agree. You can be a white person that stands with black people, but you're not a big fan of Black Lives Matter. That doesn't make you a racist. OK, now, there are some people who are racist who don't like Black Lives Matter as well. So there's that. So that causes even more confusion because a lot of black people can't tell who is who. All right. But a lot of black people also don't research Black Lives Matter. OK, not to just come down on it, but it's just I can't stand when I see it. I'm like, that company is just such a fraud, in my opinion.
The systemic prejudice. If you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian.
I agree. You privileged, black or Caucasian. If you live in America, you're privileged, 100%. Everyone has advantages and disadvantages. That's just the way life is. Nothing's equal. OK, so, I mean, he's spitting facts here.
Call me transphobic, but I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the very basics of biology. All I see is men and women trying to live in harmony, not 100 genders that you want to be. Call me snowflake, because I'm offended, I ain't stone-faced. Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways. Mad because they voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days.
I like that. I like the way you put that together. I mean, one thing I like about Tom is he is going to say what's on his mind. He's going to say it without a filter, and I respect that 100%. Whether I agree with it or don't disagree with it. So far, I don't disagree with anything I've heard thus far in this video. Let's keep it going.
Call me loser, call me bigot, call me stupid, call me bitter, call me ugly, call me cracker, call me doucher, call me triggered.
Yo, who's your friends?
You can call me what you want, cause at the end of the day, man, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain.
If I had to critique Tom MacDonald, I'm not the biggest fan of his choruses. They are catchy, okay, but a lot of them are pretty, for the few videos that I've reacted to of Tom MacDonald, are similar as far as the vibe of them. And this could be his signature style. I don't know. I have heard some really dope choruses from him, but this is one of those ones that's just okay. I think the message in this song is actually more powerful than me paying attention to bars and the instrumental. Okay.
Words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. Repeat it till you really start believing what they say. They gon' stamp it on your forehead and scream it till you break. They love to say they woke, they not awake. They're just names, afraid of anyone who ain't the same. So they classify your thoughts as controversial, not okay.
Yeah, people fear what they don't understand. I get what he's saying 100%.
Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They trying to tell the world you bad, they're just names. Call me conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that. The system got you so obsessed with classifying right or left. You never call a person human, call them names instead. Call me
Bars. Hold on.
Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that. The system got you so obsessed with classifying right or left. You never call a person human, call them names instead. Call me.
Yo, we are so tribal as human beings, and we just continue to separate ourselves from color, from politics, and everything. At the end of the day, somebody could be riding in a truck with a Trump sticker on their car, you know, and there's nothing that person can say if there's a person that's not in support of Trump. No, I'm not listening to nothing you got to say. You got that Trump sticker on your truck. Okay. I'm not listening to anything you got to say. And then that's one way that we keep each other separate. Maybe they like Trump or Biden or whoever for their political beliefs, not necessarily for what you think they like Trump for. Just because someone supports a certain person, we live in a world where people don't even want to hear the other person out. You know, they just want to fight and argue and just keep this thing going. I'm going on a tangent, but hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say. Let's go.
Sexist. Men run the world because they're aggressive, but behind every man there's a woman just as successful. We will never be equal in every way, that ain't helpful. Our differences are why we're great together. Call me white devil. I know you think the system favors me. My privilege is residual benefits from the slavery. Subconscious prejudice embedded in the system made for me. Don't mean I never struggled to survive. I guess we ain't agree.
That's true. There's this thing called white privilege, you know, and some people use this as an excuse of why they're not succeeding. And it's disgusting. Okay. They'll say, hey, the reason why you're able to do all this because you have white skin and you have them. That doesn't mean that they didn't study. They didn't go to college. Yeah, they may have had a slight advantage, but so what? Everyone who lives in America has an advantage. Okay. In comparison to most of the world, you know, America, in my opinion, it's one of the greatest countries. You know, I mean, I've traveled a little bit outside, but not much. But based off of what I've seen, I love it here, you know, and I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. So if you live in America, you're privileged.
Ignorant and jaded, call me dumb, uneducated, call me idiot or redneck or delusional or crazy, call me anything society has taught you to say. Cause at the end of the day, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore.
You see, his chorus will start growing on you as you listen to it.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. Your sticks and your stones might break my bones, but your words don't hurt. So give me your words.
I like the bridge.
Stupid, loser, ugly, poser, moron, liar, crazy, loner.
Now, of course, he's talking about the lower vibrating energy that's in society. People that use these type of words and talk like this is generally people I wouldn't associate with. These are people who typically have stuff going on with them, and they're pretty much projecting stuff on you, you know. So all these things, you know, these loser, poser, all these different names. If you have time in your day to take the time out to insult someone else, it says more about you than the person that you're insulting.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored.
You gotta love music with a message. That's one thing I like about Tom MacDonald. Agree or disagree. I love his no filter process in his music, and then how he makes music about things that's on his mind and that he's passionate about. Shout out to the subscriber that sent in this donation request. This is my authentic reaction to it, and I like the song. I like it. I love the meaning. I wish more music was more meaningful and not so sugar-coated, but that's what he gives it to you. He gives it to you raw and uncut. All right, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also check out my Patreon below or links to support the page. I appreciate you guys and everything that you do. Peace.
Yeah.